Hi everybody. I thought I'd go ahead and give a quick demo, as quick as I can, of the electronic football scoreboard that I made for second season football. And I'm doing this one-handed. Hopefully this will work okay. Try to make it as brief as I can. This is the 1975 Cowboys, their third game of the season against the Detroit Lions. It is 7-9 Cowboys. It was 6-0 Lions. And Too Tall Jones picked up a fumble, ran it 21 yards in, I believe, for a touchdown to make it 7-6. And the Lions just had a nice drive and came back, and Earl Mann kicked a 28-yard field goal. So we are at 9-7. So, right now you can see the possession football is with the Lions. They have the ball on their own 8-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. By default, the play calling system that's built into the scoreboard will have you in the more contemporary, the icon at the top left will tell you, will have you in the more contemporary, pass-happy offenses of today. Right now I have both teams in a run-oriented play-calling system, and you do that by simply clicking on the little icon top left, and it'll toggle between the little passer logo and the runner logo to put you in run-oriented play-calling system. The scoreboard at the top, once you put the team name in, Cowboys, Lions, I just gave them a score I need to take away. 3. I must have given them 3. So you control the score right here by +3, +7, or -1. The game clock, which is automatically run with each play, it'll take 30 seconds off for each play. You can alternatively click on the seconds and add 15 seconds back if you want to run plays that are only 15 seconds long. It'll give you the quarter, 1st down and 10, the down and yards to go. You can edit that anytime you want. It's 1st and 10 right now, but you can change it. And so it's 1st and 10. So with each play that's run, the time will take 30 seconds off, and that's typically how I leave it and how I do it. There's a picture of each player that's being used if I have them in the database. Whoever has the ball, the possession, their quarterback will automatically appear on the right. And then when I run a play for Detroit, the player that's involved in that play will appear on the left side of the screen, whether it's a wide receiver or a running back. Over here, you have little images. If there's a punt that you want to do, you click on the punt image, and an interception, you click on interception, and if there's a penalty, you click on the penalty flag, and you enter the yardage in the table that comes up for the yards gained table, and that'll be in the center of the screen that you'll see. Play calling systems here. It tells you what play's called, which player is going to run the ball or be the receiver for that particular play. And there's a coach override where you can call your own play. So if you want to call an inside run with your primary running back, you just click like that. If you want to call a long pass to your primary receiver, or you can just let the play calling system do the play calling, which I've been using for 2 or 3 years now. It's an algorithm I built several years ago, and it has seemed to work well, and it seems to be pretty normalized and come out with some really good results. So let's see what else is here. The football, the yards, first the ball marker, it's on the 8, it's white. Down here in the bottom right, there's a green and red reset button. So I can reverse the field is what this reverse logo basically is. So when I click on it, you can see it turned red. That means I'm on the Dallas 8-yard line, meaning I'm in the red zone. So I'll click it to bring it back. The clipboard, that will give you the statistics for the game. By clicking on the positions, you can enter in the player names. They're all entered in here. You can see the statistics are being maintained for this game right now. And there's a scoring recap area at the bottom right. For field goals or special plays like some of these fumble returns I've had today, you can enter in those manually by clicking the little plus sign on either side of the scoring recap. The plus sign on this side is for the Lions, and the plus side for this other side is for the Cowboys. So click the clipboard, and that goes away. And let's see, there's a built-in dice rolling system. There's a primary roll at the top, the black and white, and then there's a secondary roll, so you don't have to do a roll for the secondary rolls all the time. So you just click the dice to roll, and you'll get a primary and secondary dice roll result every time. See, the only thing on the far left is a yard marker. If you click on it, you can set the ball. If I wanted to set the ball on the 28-yard line, I just enter in what yard line I want to set the ball on, and it'll automatically put the ball right there. So I want the ball to be on the 8 like it was, so I'll just enter 8, and voila. Okay, let me just run a series of plays. There are keyboard shortcuts as well. I'll try to use the mouse to keep it a more traditional way for right now. So Detroit has the ball, 1st and 10 on their own 8. And I'll click on the football to start a play. The play calling system goes into action. You can see that Charlie Sanders has been chosen for a long pass against a safe defense. So I've got my Revision 4.0 game book here. So for a long pass against the safe defense, we have a dice roll of 24. Is D or H a 0 pass? And the case for the Cowboys, D and H is no. So we're going to go to the Y chart. And Landry's Y is a 0. He must not have had many interceptions at all. So he did not quarterback full-time that year, but he did quarterback in this game. That's why he's playing. So the Y chart, and we have our secondary roll is 14. And it asks if he's a 1 or more, which he is not. So receiver breaks up interception. So basically, just leave the default of 0 yards gained, and it'll register as an incomplete pass on pass plays. And you can see we're now at 2nd down and 10. Click on the football to run a play. You can see the player card change to Alty Taylor, outside run against the blitz. So let's go outside run against the blitz with a dice roll result of 45. We are in the second quarter. EB, is the EB a run 2? And looking at Golden Richards, he is a run 0, so the answer is no. Swarming blitz buries runner for 4-yard loss. So what we'll do is enter a -4. I clicked up here in the top left for -4 and set yard marker. So now we have 3rd and 14. Click the football to run a play. We now have Dexter Bussey, outside run against the safe, with a dice roll result of 34. Is SB a run 2? And Preston Pearson is not a run 2. So let's see. Met by linebacker for no gain. There is a penalty flag. So let's look at our secondary dice result of 35. And it's nice that the penalties are right here on the right side of the page. It's against the defense for 5 yards. So we'll take that penalty. So we'll click on the penalty flag. Sorry for the glare from the light. Click on the penalty flag, 5 yards. You can see it's 3rd and 14, and when I do this, it'll say 3rd and 9 because it was a penalty on the defense. Click the football to run a play. And now we've got Alty Taylor. It's an outside run against the safe. So outside run against the safe with a 54. Is I a run 0? And that's a negative. So defender blasts through for 1-yard loss, possible injury. I won't bother with the injury for this demo. So we got 1 yard. And click set yard marker. You can see that it's now 4th and 8. So I'll click on the kicker because we're going to punt. And because I clicked on the punter, this will not be registered in the statistics. So I'm just going to enter the punt yardage. So I need a new fresh roll. Let me click on the dice. It's a 65 on the punt. And that is routine punt. Defender bursts through, pressures kick, possible block chart. So that should be on one of these charts. PB column. We have a secondary result of 34. If the block rating is D, E, or F, go to block column. And for the Lions, punter, Herman Weaver, it's a B. So it is not. It's a 28-yard punt, out of bounds. So we're going to enter 28 yards. And then we're going to change to football, possession football, by clicking on the football, and it'll change over to the Cowboys. Now, my keyboard shortcuts, I'll run for the Cowboys. I just hit the Enter key to run a play. And it's an outside run, Robert Newhouse against the safe. So we'll go outside run, Robert Newhouse against the safe with a 64, means roll again, unusual results. Our secondary number is 63. On the unusual results, it's a 2-yard gain, 2-yard fumble gain. So we'll go to our fumble chart. First, let's give him his 2 yards. And I can enter in on the keyboard if I want. Just hit enter. So now we have a fumble gain. And let's get a new fresh roll on the dice results. And it's a 31. Fumble gain is DR rated 0. The designated runner is Robert Newhouse. He is not rated 0, so it's not fumbled and there's no return. So he did not fumble. So we have a 2nd and 8 situation. I'll hit enter to run a play. And it's the primary receiver, Gene. Medium pass against a safe defense with an 11. And Roger Staubach's completion rating is a B. That's Q plus the results of 1 die. So I just use the 1 die right below it. That's a 3. So it's Q plus 3. Roger's Q is 14. So that's a 17-yard gain. So I'll just type in 17 and hit enter. Enter. Okay, that puts the ball down in the red zone for the Cowboys. They've gotten into the red zone for the Lions. Hit enter to run a play. Outside run, Robert Newhouse against the safe. We have a dice roll result of 32. Is TA a run 2? And he is. That's Ralph Neely. So we go to the XR column. We already have our secondary result of 52. Secondary roll of 52. Is C a run 2? And Charles West is not. So fakes outside, powers upfield for 13 yards. 13. Enter. It's 1st and 10 on the 6. Hit enter to run a play. Preston Pearson, outside run against the safe. Outside run against the safe with a 14. Preston Pearson's outside rating is a B. 14B is 2 yards. 2, enter. Hit enter to run a play. You can see the dice rolls for every play. Rolls fresh to give you a primary and secondary dice result. Okay, so we have Robert Newhouse outside run against the safe. It's a 16. Robert Newhouse's outside rating is an A with a 16 is 1 yard gain. 3rd and 7 on the 3. Let's run the play. And at any point you can call your own play if you like. Inside run against the run. We have a dice result of 55. Means we need a secondary roll for the unusual. we already have our secondary result of 66, which is a 4-yard loss, and it's a fumble line. 4-yard loss, fumble line. So, put in -4, set yard marker, and let's address the fumble. And let's get a new dice result. 64 on the line fumble. It says unusual result. Choice defender recovers fumble. Go to unusual results chart board B. Okay, I will do that. Sounds like we're going to have a fun play here, but I just wanted to give you an idea of how it works. To access the statistics, click on the clipboard bottom right. You can see it'll keep statistics and the scoring recap here. And the statistics are all based on what you enter in with the yards gained table that comes up after each play. And again, just click on the kicker for kicks, so it does not register anything into the statistics. I don't keep punting statistics in there. Anytime you want to move the ball, you just use the yard marker on the far left to put it on a new yard marker. Reverse the field, bottom right, the red and the green arrows. And if you have any questions, just let me know in the forum, and I will try to address them as quickly as I can and as soon as I get to them. And okay, you guys have a great day, and I appreciate you watching.